Yo, what's going on, guys? And we were waiting for it to happen. Today, Charania put out the tweet, Lonnie Walker signing an Exhibit 10. If you guys don't know, an Exhibit 10 is basically a training camp deal, which is going to give him the opportunity to make the roster. And if he does not make the roster and he decides to stay on the G League team, they will give him, I believe it's a $50,000 bonus. And if he stays on the roster for 60 days and ends up making six figures playing in the G League, which means he'll be in the system, and if they do call somebody up, it's going to be him first priority. It's just kind of how they do it. So I personally think great deal on their part for getting a guy like Mr. Lonnie Walker, who was probably one of the more underrated free agents still available in all of the NBA. People were probably thinking, and now the rich get richer. They just won an NBA championship, and they just get a guy who's an athletic guard who can jump out the gym, who has become a really good, defender 1 through 3, 6'4", with a long wingspan, and he's got some pull-up scoring. Shot 38.4% from three-point range, 42.3% from the field, 9.7 points, 2.2 rebounds, and basically, if he does make the team, it's going to be a minimum contract. I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of this? And do you guys agree that this deal with Lonnie Walker is just chef's kiss on Brad Stevens' part? The rich, again, continue to get richer. And as you guys see on the screen, some highlights of what he was doing. My apology, my voice just went out right there. But what he was doing this season with the Brooklyn Nets. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, the Brooklyn Nets were just, terrible. But people forgot that there were parts of the season, even the year before with the Lakers, we can go back, that Lonnie Walker was a big part of the second unit as a six man. And people were talking about how he was this guy who became kind of like a reclamation project in Los Angeles, and as well as in Brooklyn, where he was kind of betting on himself, and he was playing well when he had the opportunity. And just to show you guys on the screen right now, you guys are going to see my work does these depth charts called that at hoopshype that they show everybody. The red is going to be Kristaps out, but over here, this is what the depth chart looks like with Lonnie in it. Lonnie would be, I think Lonnie could push Baylor Shireman and Sam Hauser for some minutes. I really think next year's rotation is in the center is going to be Al Horford, Xavier Tillman, Neemias Queta, and Luke Cornett might slowly phase out because he's the most expensive, and I think Queta and Tillman are better. Peterson, Watson, Davison seem to be their two ways. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay Scrub, Ron Harper, or Tristan Enaruna could make them cut one of those two ways for somebody else. But I really do think Jaden Springer is another guy that's up in the air. I think Jordan Walsh is fine, but Lonnie Walker, I think looking at this, has a really good chance of making the team. I think he can really be this team's sixth man. And the reason why I say he could be this team's sixth man is last year, before the All-Star break, he was averaging 11.5 points in 18 minutes a night on 43% from the field. 5 attempts a game, 9 field goals attempts, and 47% from the field. So fantastic numbers there. Really, really fantastic. And then if you look at the year before with the Lakers, he was a guy that pre-All-Star break, 26 minutes a night, 45% from the field on 10.5 attempts, 5 threes a game on 37%, 13 points a night. So there are these moments where you do see where Lonnie Walker can be a guy or that can provide some efficient scoring. If you look last year to open up the season, Lonnie Walker was putting up numbers. And what do you think I mean? Lonnie Walker's first 16 games last season, stats were 15.1 points, 2.7 rebounds, 1.7 assists. Yeah. Pretty good, right? And I think that's something that people don't realize in that span as well. He was shooting 55.6%. I apologize. Field goal percentage for 16 games last season. Yeah, that was really off, but you get what I'm saying. He's just being efficient. I need to find that number. I'm just surprised that he just sat there. And if he does work out right here, again, you saw what I put on the screen. That's fantastic. Those are fantastic numbers. So, of course, my father's a Celtics fan, and one of my good friends, Luke, the lawyer, the legal eagle that we used to have on. I mean, he still comes on. It's just we've been busy. It's just really funny to see that. I don't know. It's funny that they're just getting better. They're just getting better, and it's not fair. So as we just wrap up this video, I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys agree? It's just always interesting to see how the people overlook talent, and I love it. I love when we see guys like this, because in a year, it's like Derrick Jones Jr. last year. Moves like this are the ones that win teams championships, and that's why they're here and other teams aren't. So I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think? Yeah.